tornado brought an early morning wake-up call to some mid-Missourians. This video came from one of our viewers, Def Bergendahl. The National Weather Service confirmed this was indeed a tornado. The tornado this morning, along with high winds elsewhere, left many Boone County residents without power. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rake. Thanks for joining us. We have a team of reporters across mid-Missouri looking at the aftermath of the storm. First, let's go out to KOMU 8's Khaki Martin live in Boone County.
I'm here on Highway CC, where you can still see some of the damage caused by the storm. It's just one example of the destruction I saw while driving through Boone County this morning. Residents have been helping each other clean up debris, doing what they can to fix the damage. In Centralia, a tree landed on a home, crashing right through the attic. Homeowner Russ Howard says he does not have homeowner's insurance, and repairs could cost as much as $5,000. Some residents expressed concern to me that they had no warning for the storm. They heard no tornado sirens and no time to prepare. I talked to Boone County Emergency Director to find out why.
Well, my response to the sirens not going off is we set the sirens off, or Joint Communications sets the sirens off when we receive a report from the National Weather Service about a tornado warning. That did not happen. There was never a tornado warning. It was just a severe weather warning, a thunderstorm warning is what it came across.
Castle says he is still working with the National Weather Advisory to determine if it's a tornado. KOMU has independently confirmed with the National Weather Advisory the tornado, and as you saw in the video at the start of the newscast. Now let's go to Felesha Lee in Moberly with an update on the damage there. Felesha.
Thanks, Khaki. Some residents in Moberly have been without power since about 6 a.m. thanks to the storms. The storm this morning, trees, some power lines were even torn down. Ameren, Missouri is still working to restore power lines to the residents and warns people to be careful around any power lines.
It's an important safety thing, as any kind of down line should be considered energized, and they should stay away from it and call it in.
At about 3 o'clock, an Ameren representative told me that 2,000 residents' power had been restored, yet 9,000 were still without power. Let's continue the coverage with Austin Hough, who's live in Harrisburg.
Thanks, Felicia. About 5 miles east of here, a tornado touched down this morning just before 7 o'clock. It was spotted on Route NN near Highway 124 and between Hallsville and Harrisburg in Boone County. The video was shot on Route NN when the twister touched down this morning. It bent a few power lines, knocked out some power in some parts of the town, and split one tree into pieces. One resident who lives on NN and was at work at the H-Town Market and Cafe at the time of the storm says power went out when the storm started rolling in.
Our power went out about 6:30 and it was out for an hour. And no cash registers, no gas pumps, nothing, and nothing to cook on the grill besides biscuit and gravy, so that's what we had, biscuit and gravy.
Fortunately, the power going out was the only concern in Harrisburg. No injuries were reported and minimal structure damage was occurred. Now let's send it back to Jim and Brittany in the studio with an update on the power outages around the area.